Ladies and gentlemen, you are now officially listening to the first ever episode of Queercast with your podcasters, Nicholas and
Ian Lee. Hi.
Hello, people. So what is this Queercast about? Well, basically, since there aren't any online gay radio shows.
No. They are online gay radio shows, just not online Singapore gay radio
shows. Oh,
yes.
And
we are the first, yay.
Yay. So, we decided to form our own radio show that, so give things, a little Singapore flavor.
Yeah,
so
it's not because we're attention whores. No.
It's slightly, but everybody has an inner whore in them, we forgot inner whore isn't
for yourself. It's an outer whore for me issues. Don't hide, expose.
Okay, so let's kick off today's show by talking about first topic, SQ21. Now, if you haven't heard yet, there is this very, very groundbreaking book out that's recently launched, and it's called SQ21, and it's actually an acronym for Singapore Queers of the 21st Century. Now, basically what this book is talking about is 15 different kinds of gay people in Singapore and their coming out experiences. So it is, the first ever, this a kind of a book, in Asia, and it's talking about
Asian issues and
and how different people in Singapore come out and stuff like that. So people, if you're interested, you should get a copy from either Kino or Borders. Support your community.
Yes,
show some love for your community.
Yes. Plus, a little added bonus, you can start cruising at the SQ21 shelf. You're like, oh, are you reading this book too?
Yeah, you can pick out say, oh, that's really interesting. So are you getting happy after this? That kind of thing.
I'm heading to Mox after this.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and another thing that should be noted very gladly is that as of last week, the week before, SQ21 was the top-selling non-fiction
in Borders.
Yeah.
Yay. So, and it's all for a good cause as well, because all the profits from the book, will go back to this gay support group called Uga Chaga, which is formed by Clarence, who thought of the book and thought of the idea of the book and stuff like that. So if you want to do something for community, and you always wanted to do something for your community, but you just didn't know what, you're just a tiny individual and stuff like that, then go out there and get the book, go and support your community.
Speaking of supporting your community, another little community update. AFA is Action for AIDS, if for those of you who don't know what AFA is organizing its annual Digital Arts for AIDS competition this year. You guys can go log on to afa.org and check out for details. The first prize for each of the 4 categories is a new MacBook.
So, but what is this?
Arts for AIDS. Arts for AIDS is a yearly event organized by AFA, and it's which they get local artists to come up with anything from videos to oil paints to digital arts in support of the gay cause, whether it be it preaching the message of protection, abstinence, or preaching messages about accepting people who do have HIV.
Darling, I think you put your mic a bit closer.
Sorry.
Not exactly recording.
Mic.
Okay, but what exactly is it that you got to do in order to submit your entry? Is it a photo?
You can get more. There's photos. There's 3D art. There's animation. You guys can get more details at afa.org, as well as the entry forms. Yeah.
So all you have to do is take some sort of photo or animation, that's protecting the safe sex message, is it?
Yes, protecting safe message. Actually, any messages that pertain to the AIDS.
So, when's the deadline?
The deadline is the 26th of October, so get a start on.
Alright, so people out there, if you want to win some Mac,
there are many artists out there. Come on, you're gay. You have to be creative.
Of course, So, if you're if you want to do out there, do something for Action for AIDS, go out there, take some pictures, that be creative, who knows, you can win the competition. Snatch the bloody thing out of Ian's head, because I know he's submitting things. So, but it's another good chance, to meet other, creative, artistic people, because...
considering the fact that I enjoy it, I shouldn't be promoting this on the podcast,
But, you probably...
I changed my mind, don't enter. Less entries, more stuff for me.
Yeah, but, it works doubly for you, because, if you enter, you might win, and plus you get to meet other gay men, because I know you are the pregnant women syndrome.
I'm so not pregnant, okay? I'm not desperate for a husband, just because I'm alone and single for years. That's not mean I'm desperate,
I don't know if you listen really closely to the microphone, you can hear Ian's ovaries quivering into the mic.
Hey, they're not quivering. They're in the fridge, in the freezer, behind the ice trays. where they'll never be used.
Help me!
No one loves me.
I think the comments are probably the uterus already over there.
So gross. Imagine like the uterus and female genital.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
If you've been masturbating on the rock, for the past few weeks, because I don't know,
Masturbating.
I don't know why, but this is like everywhere on the internet in America and news groups have it, because it came out in the National Enquiry, which is like this mega tabloid over there. It's like a tabloid, lah.
It is a tabloid. National Enquirer came out with great famous headlines like "The bad boy was captured," or great lines like
"Nipplegate,"
or "I had sex with a gay alien." Yay.
Okay, but anyways, the news headline was that someone, this person, he gave an interview to National Enquiry about having sex with Clay Aiken. And normally this so what? Who cares? But here's the big but. The big but is that it was gay sex.
Yes, Wait,
yes,
so
ladies and gentlemen.
Guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, a girl can have gay sex too.
Like,
strap on and she's all like, yeah.
Okay. Deviating.
Because we are deviants.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, okay, the guy whose name was like John Paulus, and he gave his interview about, his sexual experience with Clay Aiken, and that in turn, was outing Clay Aiken. Now, how the story goes, like, they were chatting online, and they met through this online website, and they like exchanged instant messengers, and they started chatting. And apparently, Clay was like this like really nice guy on the internet, and he was like, "Oh, I'm moving back home. I want to find like a couple of friends and stuff like that." So, this guy, his name is John Paul. So John says, like, "Oh, okay, well, it's pretty cool." And it's like, he's going out there. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't mind making friends, with Clay Aiken, but the moment they met in a hotel room, which is like a total dead end.
No one goes to a hotel room for a friendly chat.
Yeah, I mean it's so total. It's like the so common. You want to come over to my place to like chill?
Oh no! I just like sitting around in my underwear. Really, it's just comfortable. Don't wait, platonic.
Yeah, it's like a total thing. It was like I so knew it was like, but anyways, he just went along with it. He went in a hotel room with Clay Aiken, and obviously after a few words exchange stuff like that, Clay Aiken, suggested sex and stuff like that, although John Paulus was like not willing, they still ended up having sex. And the strangest thing is that Clay Aiken has this serious like fetish and stuff like that, because John.
Wait, another thing. Here's a big issue for me. Clay Aiken is a top.
Oh yeah. Just to point out that Clay Aiken's the top. Yeah. For all those who watch all those bottoms who watched American Idol and wish it was top, your dreams have come true. For all those tops that thought Clay was a bit, well, good luck to you.
No.
But anyway, so yeah, John had probably had like twinklephilia or something like that. You know twinklephilia like fetish for like Twinkie guy. He looks like a total twink.
He is. See, that's the point.
He's like American version of like Twinkle Angel Video. The guys in Twinkle Angel, yeah.
No one, because no one watches Twinkle Angel Video is so passe.
Yeah, they were just watching Beast and Tyson, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not about porn.
What else?
So yeah, he was like riding a tall Clay Aiken, and Clay Aiken said, quarter turns, and like, what? You're like thinking like, what in the world is that? What in the world is quarter turns?
For foreign listeners, Singaporeans have no idea on the concept of quarter turns. Personally, this is the first time I heard the quarter turns. I'm like, oh, is that like you put money in the slot and he turns? Or is this some sort of new dance move I haven't heard about yet?
So it's just like, he's telling quarter turns so that he can spin around his dick so that he can feel every single one of the walls of his rectum, and it's like,
so
oh my god. That would be
but you just have to picture this in your head. You've got this hot guy on
John is hot. He's an ex-marine,
Yes.
ex-marine turned real estate agent, and I've seen his picture. He's like, for an Angmo standard, he's good looking.
You just go Google him, find his picture. He's hot. Anyway, so can you just imagine this guy, John Pollock guy on top of Clay Aikens, and he's doing quarter turns, and in my head, I just imagine him doing like 360 turns, like
And you know what's even weirder? They actually did it for over an hour.
Gosh.
Oh my god, the guy must be like super fit. I mean, to be like sitting there
He
and
must have thighs
spinning.
of steel.
Yeah, like thunder thighs. Like, it's spinning on his dick. It was like, oh. And it's like, anyways, it was like absolutely well. Obviously, you know, after that, when they got off, you know, and they had sex, you know, and oh, you know what's the even worse thing? They had unprotected sex.
Ugh, horrors.
The little.
Yeah.
Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, safe sex is the only sex. All right. So yeah, they had unprotected sex, and it was like really bad. Yeah, so afterwards, you know, when the sex was done and everything like that, you know, he got off and, you know, he wanted to go and run the bath for Clay and stuff like that. But, you know, he's asking to pass him a towel to, like, wipe off, you know, the sweat and cum, you know, and stuff like that.
Sweat and cum and other things.
Yeah.
You know what there is. Don't lie to me.
And you know, and he passes him this, like, small towel. And it's like, don't you have anything bigger? And, you know, and it's like,
He's being a little total queenie bitch.
Yeah, like what kind of attitude is that? You know, that kind of thing. It's anyways, the celeb, you know, he, you know, being a celebrity, he couldn't even be like a little gracious and stuff like that. You know, he just wiped himself off, and then after he got up and says, you know, like, I'm leaving like this way, like, don't follow me and stuff like that. So the guy is like left standing there, you know, an empty time and a towel rack full of cum, and to top it all off, he didn't pay for a hotel.
Ugh. Bastard.
Yeah, I mean, Clay Aiken didn't even pay for the hotel at all. It's like, oh, So after that, you know, this John guy got really pissed, and, you know, just after that he went out and, you know, he gave the story to National Enquirer, you know, and there's been a serious hoo-ha over it because, you know...
Did you just say hoo-ha?
Yes, I did say hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha. A serious hoo-ha.
The hoo-ha's okay, whatever.
Or it could be a Cantonese version, be like, the serious hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
No, hoo-ha.
Anyways, so there's a serious hoo-ha over the... whatever.
Hoo-ha.
There was a
Hoo-ha.
serious...
Hullabaloo?
Yeah, well, okay, that was that, and... Because his fans, you know, the Clay Aiken fans, you know, they're called Claymates, you know, like Claymates. So... And they went up in arms, and they like, you know, they like tracked down his house. You know, they like, you know, like hacked into his blog and stuff like that. But I mean, so what? You know, if he's gay and it's outed, you know, for the little bitch he is, then, you know, good for him. I mean, damn, jolly well. You know, I never liked him anyways. You know, even though American.
See, my head, it's not as shocking that Clay Aiken actually has gay sex. What's shocking for me is that someone would have sex with Clay Aikens. Because frankly, for those of you who have not seen Clay Aikens, he has no eyebrows. He has no eyebrows! Am I the only, you know, normal gay person who finds that scary or creepy? I cannot have sex with someone who does not have eyebrows. It's just... Ugh.
So you definitely like a requirement for your boyfriend, you know, would be that he have eyebrows.
Yes, have eyebrows. I mean, even if they're, well, maybe not if they're drawn on. Well, it depends how well they're drawn on, but still, eyebrowless.
But I thought he drew them on, and like he like reddish brown.
No, that okay. Well, he has eyebrows, but they're really fine. They're sort of skin colored, and it just looks really creepy. He looks like a Neanderthal.
Yeah, he looks like Zhang Ziyi in the new Banquet movie.
Ooh,
which
I want to soul catch.
Which I caught already, and it was
no,
like,
don't tell me.
No, okay. I'm gonna tell you first that do not expect too much from that movie because.
Aww.
Okay, the only saving thing about that movie is that the costumes will act for the actors. The costumes and the set, gorgeous, just absolutely mind-blowingly gorgeous.
Wait, was it one of those Asian movies made for Western audiences?
I think kinda, you know, like that way, because the plot is very like, I want to be poetical, but I'm making no sense.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
They have poems about the autumn leaves and the
ripples
in the
that's
pond.
The thing, you know, I think people are not used to this. You know, they Western films can be abstract, but when it comes to Asian films, they just want to be like straightforward. If it's abstract, they're like, huh?
What?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're just blonde, but hey.
Yeah, but maybe or maybe we do not understand enough about Asian culture for it to be abstract. But overall, you know, acting wise, I think it was okay lah. Except for the ending. The ending was like, finish already like that.
Okay lah.
Okay,
this brings about an interesting topic. Have you ever, there are two kinds of China in this world. There's the China, which is what we know and love. Like when we say, oh look, so China is someone in tight shorts and a really ugly cheongsam. You go, 小姐啊. And then of course there's the Western China, which is more romanticized, and everybody can test no kung fu.
But like, do like Western Chinese people like speaking the accent? Are you like talking about ABC or like just Singapore in general?
I'm just talking like how Americans and Ang Mo. Sorry, I'm so sorry to any white people out there, but we call you Ang Mo. But imagine the Ang Mo. They look at an Asian person and they think, oh, he must either know kung fu, be really submissive, or computer expert.
Yeah, like I was just reading this article on Trevi, which is, we still have no idea as to why they call it Trevi.
Who's Trevor or Trevi for that matter?
Yeah, but anyways, I was just reading about the Asian perspectives and stuff, like how white people always had a very stereotypical image that Asian people should be very submissive and stuff like that.
I love you long
which
time, sir.
kind of like leaves me like in between, because I'm half Asian and half Western, so that kind of like leaves me like in between. So I have like no idea, but. I'm not gonna come from stereotypes,
Like, hi, I love you long time. No, I don't.
No, down, girl. Yeah, that's the way. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Kagan's a bitch. And that's
Kagan's a bitch. Yeah. That's a summary of all.
Yeah, that was like the summary of the last 20 minutes or whatever. Yeah, Kagan's a bitch, honey. And speaking of gay celebrities, Ian, at that time you were telling me we were like talking about gay celebrities in Singapore and stuff like that, and then you're like talking about that what clause or something like that?
Oh yes. This is interesting. There is a talent agency which I can't say that's very prominent in Singapore, and I know for a fact that some of its members are obviously gay. But these actors or actresses, they are not allowed to go to any gay parties or any major gay events, because it's a clause in their contracts that they're not allowed to go to gay events or to be identified with anything that is openly and publicly gay, even though the actor/actress is openly gay in their personal life.
So this is specifically specified, in the clause before they sign on for this company and stuff like that. I mean, what would it matter? I mean, if you are gay, as long as you act whatever is given and stuff like that, you shouldn't you be able to lead your own personal life?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming this is one day they do become like nation famous people, and you can't overly scrutinize their life. Let's take Kumar for example. Even though everybody obviously knows he's gay, even though he has a drag queen persona, he's never come out and actually written it in the paper, I have a boyfriend, I have sex with men,
Okay, and this is a strange thing. Clay Aiken, Western celebrity, he was out to his recording company, he was out to like the people he was working with and stuff, but he was not out, to the fans and stuff like that, which is, well, that's where I have the bone to pick, because he is a celebrity. He's making a living out of earning people's money, and I think he owes it to the fans to be honest about his life and stuff like that. So in this sense, right, it can apply to like Singaporean celebrities. Do you think that Singaporean celebrities should be honest about their sexuality if they're earning a living out of being a celebrity?
I don't think so. I think this comes down to drawing the line between where is professional and where does your personal life start. If you ask me honestly, I have to disagree. I think that you can be an actor. You don't have to publicly say, oh, I have a wife and 3 kids and everything, while you're secretly leading a gay life. Or the public does not have a right to know everything about you. But if push comes to shove, and you're faced with a decision whether you need to come out or you're going to lead a scandal, I say come out and be open about it. Hope the public accepts you. If not, I don't think it's the public's right to go peering in your life. It's personal life.
But if you're a celebrity, right, your personal life becomes public life, because that's essentially what a celebrity means.
Well, unless you're using your personal life to sell I don't know, to sell albums or to sell records. I mean, I don't know. It's a good question to ask. Is a celebrity's personal life part of his overall image? Does he use his personal life to sell things?
Yeah, it's like when gay people sing songs about loving women.
Like George Michael.
Yeah, like George Michael.
That's interesting fact. There's no songs by George Michael that openly says he likes women.
Well, I'm sure there is. I mean, he's released like so many songs.
He sang a lot of songs, but they're all very ambiguous.
And he started out closeted as well. I read Boy George's autobiography, and he was like bitching about how George Michael, even though Boy George knew that he was like totally gay and stuff like that, he still kept this like super macho appearances just to keep up with his celebrity status. Yeah.
George Michael's Super Macho, please.
Yeah, well, you know,
He's a bearded lady.
yeah, well, good, yeah, good. Well,
Wake
that,
me
you
up
know,
before you go. I don't think so, honey.
yeah, so, well, that was the case, you know, that, you know, was happening and stuff like that. And, you know, this is exactly what is happening, you know, in Singapore right now with gay celebrities. You know, they're putting up this macho front when you obviously know that they're gay.